Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 338 of the Reforce Podcast. My name is Red Tyler, joining me today, Christian Tyler.
We're live, we're here, and we're on time. We did a show 3 days ago.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Just like that.
That's right.
Eric is back in the country.
Eric no longer has...
He's ready to go.
Eric no longer has Roger's sickness.
That's right.
He's been cured. It's a
Chocolate
miracle.
mix some vials, he got me the
Yeah, he got some
delivery.
bandages.
Yep.
That's it.
All
that's
good.
That's all you need. Any disease, you mix up some vials and you put some bandages on it. That's it.
Right.
That's all you need. Eric, a short chapter this week.
Into a break.
Brutal. So, brutality. Jojo will not be out by that time. So, we're going to come up with something. Eric, I think we'll get into the topic of the show, but the dialogue around this chapter is sickening. It's sickening. It's stupid. Eric, why are they trying to fraud the Pirate King?
Agenda.
Alright, we'll get into it, but many agendas...
This has been brewing for a long time.
Started with Braco DA, so the classic Whitebeard over Roger claims.
The obscurities. You obscure things, you mix things around.
That's right. You intentionally question everything,
That's
so
right.
no one can answer any questions.
But we'll get into all that. I assume it's the topic of the show, Christian.
It is.
Well, probably during the chapter as well. People started to complain about this speech is too long. Blah, blah, blah.
Do you want a Togashi chapter?
It wouldn't be good.
No. We want to see the reactions. We want to see
People claimed there was nothing, Christian, but the small details matter.
That's what we said.
The small details.
The very small details. I think that's important to the overall story, the overall plot.
Right.
Eric, how many more chapters of this speech left? One? Surely next week is the big stinger and it's
He
over.
didn't really say much this week.
You just said Roger knows. He's still apologizing for blowing shit up. And he said Roger knows.
He said this story starts with Joy Boy and then went on a tangent.
Well, he's talking about how he feels bad, how, there's many things Webcomics talking about.
A few.
So, I'm guessing we'll get one more reveal, and then that's it.
Well, the Gorosei have to fight the robot now.
Eric.
So...
I cannot... We'll get into it when we talk about the chapter, but the Gorosei defenders are going to get frauded.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get into it.
Gorosei, Christian.
Chapter 1116, Inner Conflict. About Vegapunk, about Stussy, about many things, about Rayleigh maybe. It's a multifaceted title,
Right.
Eric.
This Stussy plot keeps going. No end in sight.
Also Edison plot.
Right.
Can't forget the Straw Hats need to escape, Eric. We're getting random, one
We
pellet
haven't seen
updates
Luffy
every
in
week.
a little bit.
He's just running. We saw him last week. He's just running around
Sure.
with the Giants. Eric, Yamato gets medicine from Utsuru. That's it. That's the. This is gonna go on for a while.
Shout out Ushimaru in the back.
The sumo master.
man, Luffy beat.
He won low diff.
Right. The infamously long episode in the manga.
Just
In the anime, rather.
he stretched for literally 30 seconds.
It was Eric.
Eric, how can we not bring up the controversial anime episode, Eric? Eric, people are upset about Sanji. How are we upset about Sanji?
That's a high level meme.
Eric, the Black Maria moment is worse.
Fisher
do we-
Island!
Eric,
The dark days, Christian. People forget the dark days.
people saying this is Sanji going simping too hard.
Did they just erase the time skip out of their mind?
Yes.
The training?
Sanji is cool.
Where
Eric.
Sanji bloomed?
Eric, as the classic forum post says, Sanji is cool.
Sanji bloomed, Christian.
Okay. People saying he can't be a conqueror. Eric, the Sanji gag.
Also, the Zoro fans out there acting like they're too cool for women. They're too hard for women. They don't know what a woman is.
I've never seen for a woman ever.
Right.
The Andrew Tates.
Shut
Eric,
up, man.
Eric, is there an Andrew...
As I said to
Is there
be-
an Andrew Tate
As I said to
Zoro
Redman,
pipeline?
we talked about the pipeline.
We talked about the
off camera,
pipeline. We
Christian.
talked about the pipeline.
There's various individuals.
Okay.
I said Radman on, aka Fiji on Twitter.
Radman.
Why are you acting like that ain't you?
Yeah, what do you say?
He's like, oh, these are wild allegations. I'm like, yeah, you know.
Yeah. Well. There's
Correct
also.
me if I'm wrong. Isn't there a whole community on Twitch
Hey, but all those Raw Zoro fans.
that barks at women, literally?
Eric, I don't know about that. I don't know about that category. Alright?
I'm pretty sure Speed was doing that for a long time.
Is already aware of this. Maybe it's a reference. But
And also, Sanji wanted to be called her dog in the manga, so it's not that
it's
far.
in the manga. Guys, relax, alright? The Sanji.
What's worse, being a slave or a dog? Because Sanji wanted to be, you know, a slave.
A dog. I guess a dog is less human. I don't know.
Sanji acted up.
Sanji always doing this shit. Alright? I wonder how they're gonna handle this in live action. They're not doing it. They're not doing it. It's not happening, Eric. It's just not happening in live action.
Apparently they're filming season 2 and 3 back to back.
Oh, back to back.
Apparently.
So what? They're getting. What are we getting? Alabaster and
Probably Alabaster. Saga.
Jaya and Scorpio. Scorpio's gonna be a lot of budget.
A lot of it's in a jungle.
That's true. The clouds, the tech.
Yeah.
You know.
They'll just put a fog machine in the jungle.
They could clean up Scorpio. They could clean up Scorpio. We could delete.
Right, we don't need
A few
3
of the
chapters
priests.
talking about...
We could delete a few of the priests. You know, we could delete a few things from Scorpio.
Definitely.
Alright? Eric. Enough about the anime. We're in the chapter. Aimu is looking at a portrait of a woman. Many suspect Nefertari D.
Looks exactly like
Lily.
Baby.
Do you
It also
subscribe?
looks exactly the same as the silhouette that we saw, the photo.
That's true. Do we suspect? Are you up to date with the Sanji photo that you looked at on the boat?
It doesn't look like
Are
her.
you convinced?
No.
I'm not convinced. Why? That ship's only 200 years old, Eric. People jump into conclusions.
The galleon.
The galleon falling from the sky.
I think it's maybe 400 or 200.
200.
But it ain't 800.
No,
They said it in the thing.
200.
Right. It
So-
doesn't look like her as
It just
well.
looks like a random woman.
Right.
Alright. So, people, we like to say Oda foreshadow or Goda, all that kind of things, Eric. Of course. But we're gonna be realistic sometimes. Alright?
Why does Aimu have a picture of Lily in his
He's
office?
pissed off at her. He's pissed off. He's mad.
What is this room, you think?
Because
Because it's clearly old, it's ancient, it's overgrown.
The butterfly room. It's
Was
the
this
butterfly
was
room.
this his lover's room, Christian? Where was this where Lily
We're
betrayed
shooting a
him?
lot of things about Ironberg.
Where's Oda gonna go with this plot? You know exactly where
Eric,
he's
he
gonna
has
go.
got hatred for this woman.
No,
We saw it in the speech to Zabo.
but he wants Vivi for a reason.
Ancient weapon. Take.
This is some bullshit. This is some Oda nonsense.
Eric, if you wanted Vivi, you could have taken her at the reverie. Not Wapple come in and save her.
Who did he have? He had Blackbeard. He had Luffy.
Shiroshi.
He had Shirahoshi. So he knows about Poseidon.
Yeah.
He hasn't anything about the Poseidon yet.
No.
And he had Vivi.
Did he have Shirahoshi? Or did I make that up?
Whatever.
I saw Luffy, I saw Blackbeard. I
There's
saw
Luffy,
Vivi.
Blackbeard, Vivi. Vivi's obviously the odd man out.
Yeah.
But he chose Vivi.
Vivi.
And now we got this whole Nefertari Lily. She's a D. I was betrayed.
She made the poneglyphs. She sent the poneglyphs everywhere, Eric. Of course, the theory the pawpaw fruit.
Of course.
Alright, many theories, of course. But Eric, I'm looking at this photo, triple dot special.
Right.
I'm with the triple dot special. Alright. Eric, a piece of the mother flame was stolen and used in a ancient weapon. Confirming that the world government have used an ancient weapon. Eric, who's running this craft? Is Aimu running it directly with a remote?
Maybe Sutton.
Science man. Man of science. Who's flying this craft?
I don't know how complex
Uranus.
it would be.
Is it Uranus?
Yes.
I mean,
You gotta let it go. King had the same reservation.
it's the same thing as Pluton. It just flies.
Maybe Pluton does some other shit that we don't know about.
All we know about Pluton is a ship. It's a ship that can vaporize islands. Why is Uranus the same thing but it flies?
Maybe it does some other shit, I don't know.
Okay.
They are weapons, Christian.
I know, but Shirahoshi does something different. You know?
She can destroy.
You would assume
She can destroy the world.
that it would be something different. It wouldn't just be the same thing, but it flies.
Right.
Yeah. You would assume, but we'll see.
Maybe Pluton drives through islands, Christian. Maybe that's its point of difference.
Eric, of course.
Sculpts the land with its hull.
Eric, of course, Stacy wants to free Kaku because they're her friends. Edison says this conflict is what makes you human. You're
Right.
proof of your humanity, Eric. And he says you must keep on living. Because you're a human. And she goes, I will. Edison also says Straw Hats can't escape because of clouds. Eric, no one cares about this plot.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of there to do stuff, I guess.
Vegapunk apologizes for his part of wiping out Lucia, Eric. He apologizes. He's for making the nuclear technology. Alright. He doesn't know who did it, which means he doesn't know Aimu exists. Does that mean York also doesn't know that Aimu exists?
You'd assume so.
Also, tangential bullet spray, Eric, with Dragon.
Is he saying, I don't know who used the weapon, or I don't know who stole the flame?
I don't know who used the weapon, Eric.
Right.
I don't know what goals or things. Why would they do this? He doesn't know. So he doesn't know about Aimu. Does Dragon know about Aimu?
No. No.
Only Doflamingo.
Apparently.
Who knows? Does Rayleigh know?
He's a little boy, he's playing with his ball, Christian, he rolls into the Aimu cavern,
And he sees it.
and then he runs away.
Or he flies up there with his strings to have a look around. Sees Aimu. But
Shanks knows about Aimu.
who knows about Aimu?
Shanks.
And Mingo?
Mingo.
That's it?
Yeah, and Rayleigh and shit, you know.
Well, I mean, Zabo saw him, so...
Right. And now Dragon knows, I guess, because Zabo...
So is the fraud allegation true? The Dragon had no idea Aimu exists?
Dragon doesn't know fucking anything, including about any Asian weapon.
He knows about the Asian weapons.
Go get one.
Eric, of course, too many resources. Of course, he can't do it.
Of course, one would assume he would go to Elbath and Sol would give him the knowledge.
He already has the knowledge, apparently. But Eric, there's knowledge of Aimu.
Right.
Who has that knowledge?
Not many.
Not many. Alright.
Blackbeard probably.
How would Blackbeard know?
He just knows.
The ancient texts. Alright. Joy Boy saved 3 ancient weapons for the future. Vegapunk very confused about why he would do this. Hence why he's not commenting on the morality.
Right.
Because like, why would Joy Boy keep these weapons so they can be used on the world again? Why would he do that? Alright? Good questions. Eric. So Goku nervously eating those crackers. The Fleet Admiral is probably told at the story.
You would assume.
You would assume.
Because
Sakazuki!
It's suggested that Sakazuki knows.
It's 100% suggested. Because Eric, in the official translation, what did we see?
What?
A question mark.
Right.
Not in the other translations. Alright? The question mark implies that he knows it all, and he's asking the question, are you going to tell him all?
How much are you going to say, Vegapunk?
Yeah. Not like, I'm cursing you, Vegapunk, for saying everything.
Right.
He's saying how much, he's asking the question, how much are you going to tell him? So, Sakazuki knows, and he's doing nothing about it. I don't know what this cope is. That Sakazuki's secretly a good guy, and that he's gonna split apart from the world
Do you
government.
think there's some kind of propaganda cope spin that the world
100%,
government tells?
100%.
Joyboy was a bad guy.
He's a pirate.
He's a pirate.
Sakazuki, you hate pirates.
He did some bad things.
Sakazuki, you hate pirates the most.
Right.
He's a pirate. He did bad things. Sakazuki's like, all right. Of course, we need order. We need stability. They tell him the story, Eric. Of course, if they tell him a distorted story, they don't tell him the whole truth. But Sengoku knows. So does Sakazuki. What about Garp? Does Garp know?
Yeah.
Why does he do nothing? Does he buy the story?
Garp's kind of like a new generation kind of man.
He's like Shanks.
Just like Roger.
Shanks.
Maybe Kirby's going to be Joy Boy in his mind. Who knows? Maybe Luffy. Maybe he's trading Luffy to be Joy Boy. You're going to be Joy Boy. You're going to be a Navy man.
Eric, he doesn't want Luffy to be a pirate, Eric. We all know Joy Boy's a pirate. We haven't seen Garp's reaction, Eric, because he's currently
in prison.
In prison somewhere. / frozen,
in
whatever.
Frozen, maybe.
Alright.
Sure.
We haven't seen Shanks' reaction. Eric, next week, Shanks.
We haven't
next
seen
chapter.
the big players at all.
Eric, next chapter, BB reaction.
Buggy.
But are we going to see Shanks' reaction? Being like, afar, Roger.
Will we see Big Mom's reaction? Because she was
crazy.
talking shit about
That's
Roger.
That's crazy.
She was talking shit about Roger before she went.
That's crazy. If we see Big Mom's reaction, this is how we confirm she's alive.
Sure.
Via Big Mom reaction.
She'd be like, damn you, Roger.
Yeah.
You fucked me. Again.
Okay, and she's just chilling in a castle?
From the grave.
She's just chilling in a castle.
Sure. She's on that motorbike with
that peak art. Just cooking art non-stop.
Oda's not done with them.
Eric, that flashback's going to be generational. Right? Also, I want to add, can we start... Oda! How many magazines of bullshit are you going to do? Write the manga, please.
Yeah, seriously. It's cool art. Did we need it? No. But Oda's got Big Mama Carter on the mind. Why is he still holding back the God Valley flashback?
Eric, he's saving it for the conversation.
What was the item? Was it the gum gum?
It wasn't the gum gum.
Was it the straw hat?
No.
I can't remember if he had the straw hat on his back or not. I think he did.
The rock's treasure that he stole.
Right, what is it? Is it Uranus? Maybe they got it back. Maybe Garp had to retrieve Uranus. Good shit.
That's crazy. You fucking Zebek stole Uranus.
But Roger was after.
Where's Aimu, Eric? Where is he? Is he on the battlefield?
Because I think they use Uranus on God Valley. That's implied.
But where'd they get some other flame juice? Where'd they get the juice?
Maybe from the robot 200 years ago or some shit.
They harvest the juice and then they stored it.
How many years ago was that? I don't think Vegapunk was working for him at that point.
God Valley?
Yeah.
No, he's still a young kid fucking around with science.
He would be 40 something.
40?
He's like 70 something now, isn't he? Maybe 30 something.
I think he was still in Mads, Eric.
Yeah. But yeah, the wording disappeared. The island, the Louisville disappeared. Similar wording. We assume that's how we got
nuked.
Oh. Because, Goat Saint Kuma fucked him up.
That's right. Eric, that flashback in the anime, it's gonna be unrivaled.
It's already getting peak, Christian.
Eric, it's gonna be unrivaled.
Started yet, which is crazy. They're going all out, Christian.
Eric, that church scene when he's mourning
the character animation that already started. Japan will come together for Kuruma.
Eric, no one's ready for those emotions, those raw emotions.
Already a popular character.
Eric, people not ready for those raw emotions. When Kuruma's holding that body in that church, holding body. The lights coming in.
Peak.
They're gonna play that Bruno Bucciolati church music.
Roll. And then he comes in with that fist. People aren't ready.
And they're gonna play the entire flashback again, and the fist is gonna land.
Yeah. Because once I saw that Big Mom Carter piece of art, I'm sure people have seen, my mind's gone, why hasn't he told us God Valley? And he's talking about Joy Boy and Ancient Kingdom stuff. Because surely, he set up God Valley
it's be connected.
to be one of the most important events of all time.
It's gonna happen, Eric. I think it's gonna happen. BB's gonna ask Roger, or Blackbeard's gonna ask Garp what happened, and then you get the flashback. Garp's gonna tell you.
Why would Garp tell BB?
Was he like, I know who?
Or he doesn't tell him, but just reminisces and he go into his mind's eye.
BB's talking about Zebek and his will. And Garp's like, you don't know who he was.
What if at the end of this chapter, Roger Riley just said ... Zebek. with the whole people forgot about Zebek.
No, people haven't forgotten about Zebek, alright? We're close about, I think
I don't even know where the God Valley flashback fits in now because fucking we're going to Albath. That should all be about Nika and Joy Boy. It's kind of like
Big Mom Carter. Big Mom
That's what
in
I'm saying.
Albath. We finally get the full flashback of Carter and Big Mom. Rock's incident, how they met, the fruit.
some more Kuruma stuff, some more Vonko stuff.
Some more shit. Alright. So get ready for that, Eric.
Remember we thought Durango was gonna come in and save everyone in God, or save the slaves in God Valley, and then he didn't turn up.
Eric, as Vegapunk said, you ain't got no money. You're a punk bitch.
It's kind of wild, man.
When's he gonna make his move, Eric?
People thought chapter 1100. It's 1116.
He's still
The meme's dead. No one's using Cook in the meme anymore.
Eric, I'm sure you can still find it somewhere on Twitter. It was just numbers everywhere. When will Dragon make his move?
Yeah. Yeah, as by the way,
What?
people are how could Vegapunk York? Yeah, she didn't upload the data to the Punk records. It's not that hard.
Vegapunk took some readings. He knows a piece was stolen.
Right.
You
We all knew York
noticed that
was
off.
uploading her plan to the fucking
Yeah.
Vegapunk. Punk
Eric.
records.
It's hard for me because
Let me ask you this question.
yeah.
Is York and like Shaka and Lilith like clones or are they cyborgs? Because clearly the other guys are like
Some guys
robots.
are cyborgs. Some guys are robots. Some guys are cyborgs.
Because
Because the Atlas is a cyborg robot.
if you destroy Punk records, do they turn off?
I think they can't link to the main record body,
Right, but they're
but
fine.
they're still functional.
Maybe that's how we nerf Lilith. But I don't know. I don't think they're gonna destroy Punk records. They need it,
They need punk records, Eric. They need it.
and they gotta keep York.
All right. So York figures all that shit out. All right. We cut over, and she figures out, Eric, that the Den Mushi is indeed in the Iron Giant. The Iron Giant looking raw. Finally, an actual panel of this thing. All right. Now, Eric, the Gorosei are gonna go after this thing. They're gonna stop attacking the Straw Hats. Go after it.
Right.
5v1.
No chance.
Eric, all the people who said Gorosei Emperor level, they have to put the Iron Giant top 1 all the time. And that's where they fall apart. And that's where the power scale falls apart.
Watch them take damage from the Iron Giant.
They start getting frauded by the Iron Giant. I want this thing to be as fast as Oars. I want it to be doing flying knees.
Crazy
Crazy shit.
Suplex.
Do all shit. Just stuff fucking do flying knees into
Fucking
buildings.
the Dragon Ball knee in the back.
Fuck them up. Grab Jupiter and start throwing him around like a snake.
Right. Jupiter, by the way.
He's just sucking up agents.
Guy fucking sucks, man.
What's he doing? Is he like saving his
People thought
agents?
he's gonna be one of the best ones.
What's he doing? Is he like saving the age, saving the Seraphim by
He's
sucking them
probably
up?
trying to get the Straw Hats or something.
Well, he's sucking. He's in the middle of the island sucking up all
Terrible.
the CP agents.
Terrible.
It's very confusing about what he's doing, but who knows? Eric, we cut over to Rayleigh himself, Eric. He says, Vegapunk, you're ruining all the fun for the youngsters. Right? Raja. Alright?
Drunk as shit.
Drunk, she's getting drunk.
Right.
He's getting fucked up.
Back at the back at Shucky's rip-off bar. Chris.
Yeah, of course.
No boa to be seen.
No.
So maybe she's in there. What's on Lily?
She's back. So, what do we think about this chapter? Bit of hype. All we really get is Vegapunk saying
It's not much.
Roger Pirates knew everything.
It's
Okay.
it's a good questioning the Roger Pirates. It's good to engage the audience's mind, Christian.
Why didn't they do anything?
Right.
Why did Joy
Yeah.
Boy leave the age of
Dum
weapons?
Dums say, yeah, I agree. Why didn't they do anything? They're frauds when they have all the answers there. And Vegapunk says he doesn't know everything. Well done.
Also, it confirms to us we have to get to Raftel to get the truth. We're not going to get it before Raftel. Eric.
Which we kind of know.
Will you take the L that you thought you were going to get a flashback?
We got a flashback.
We didn't get a flashback, Eric. There is no flashback.
Did we not get a silhouette of Joy
Eric,
Boy? Answer me that question.
That wasn't the stipulations.
Did we get a flashback of Joy Boy?
You said like Odin.
It's close enough.
It's not.
It is.
It isn't.
Now, I felt like did Oda want to say something with this chapter and ran out of time?
What do you
Because
mean?
it's 13 pages.
Okay.
Not much is going on.
Okay.
Maybe this is like, you know how you like...
Oh, I might as well end it here.
You know how you like the end of a paragraph and you like put a little sweetener in the end, like the last sentence of the paragraph, just wraps up everything until you go into the next subject.
He's probably like, I could do 3 more pages, but
that would start the next subject.
that would start the subject, save the next chapter.
Let's go to the next chapter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this like maybe a 6, Christian.
Were you not hyped?
It didn't do much for me.
It's kind of a...
Not much going on. It confirmed a few things. Get you thinking about Lily and the law. Get you thinking about, what the fuck's going on with...
Yeah, people want action. People are sick of this. They don't want law. They want power scaling. They want blood in the streets. Alright, that's what they want.
They get itchy, no Zoro.
No Zoro. No action. People are getting itchy, man. I'm telling you. People want... Eric, see, the thing about Onigashima is, every week, there was some horseshit power scaling
Zoro
to talk
fighting
about.
crabs.
There was some horseshit power scaling to talk about. And that's when the community grew, Eric. They're not used to this law piece. They're used to the Onigashima power scaling horseshit every week in, week out.
What's the big reveal? We ask this every week. I can't see it at the moment.
It's not over. The speech isn't over.
Sure.
He's not ending the speech with the Roger Pirates no. Is his final sentence, the Roger Pirates no, therefore the One Piece is real? And it is the key to saving the world.
The man with the burn mark is.
We're not getting the... Eric, will he go, the One Piece is real and it is the only way to save our world?
We know the One Piece is real.
Yeah, but... That's for the world. Eric, this speech has to kick off the final saga. This is the speech that'll get everyone moving.
Yeah, as we talked about last week.
Kick it off the final saga.
People don't really seem to give a fuck.
Some people do, some people don't.
Right.
So if he goes, the One Piece is real.
But he doesn't want to, he said this many times, he doesn't want to give anyone blame. So he's not going to be like, well, government bad, get him.
He's going to be like, go get the One Piece, other way to save the world.
Yeah.
If you don't want to drown, go get the One Piece.
What's exciting for the audience, Christian? What do we need?
I want to see Aimu's face. Vegapunk doesn't have to reveal it. Right, that's basically out the window at this point.
Give me Super Saiyan Luffy.
So why are we doing Super Saiyan Luffy? What does that have to do with the speech?
I don't know, Luffy...
Eric, say the One Piece is real and it's the only way to save the world. Give me a face reveal of Aimu and you've done your job.
Is that enough from this speech?
It is, because we've got to keep the speech in context. It is the speech to kick off the final saga. We have to get the players involved. We've got many lore drops, tidbits of information. We can start putting the pieces together. We have to kick off the final saga with this speech. So that's why I think it's going to end like that. Because we got to Roger, and we're at the subject of Roger. And what is Roger's treasure? The One Piece.
I have deduced that the only conclusion is to get find Raftel.
Yeah. It's to find the One Piece. Go find it. To save the world. Or he'd be like, the who finds Roger's treasure will control the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Therefore, getting all the players involved.
Okay, we need some kind of climax or something.
Yeah.
Because the only escape arc we really did was like, let's say, Impel Down.
Of course, the Gorosei are busy now, Eric. They're busy finding this robot. They want to shut this magic
Let's think
up.
about the escapes arc we had. Impel Down.
Yeah.
Marine Fort. Shibondi.
It's okay.
Shibondi.
Okay.
Both of them. Both Shibondis.
I mean, okay.
What else is there?
Whole Cake Island.
Whole Cake Island. Jinbei's sacrifice was the climax. The conclusion.
Luffy being like, you better fucking turn up.
Right, Jinbei's sacrifice.
No.
Which ended in nothing. No.
We don't know yet. What Jinbei could be like.
Bon Clay's sacrifice.
Okay.
Fame bow down.
Alright.
Luffy with the hole in his chest. Ace dying in Marineford. Shibondi.
But it's clear that Luffy
Ultimate
wins.
Devastation.
It's clear that Luffy wins this one.
Yeah, but like something has to happen. We can't just leave and then like, oh, we left. We need a sacrifice, a death.
Luffy doing damage to the Gorosei.
That's not an event.
It is an event.
We'll Edison be like, I'll hold them back.
Fucking hell.
Because that's clear. He's real invested in keeping the Straw Hats around.
Okay.
Will Edison, I got the nuke, and blows up the island. Dude, World Government can't have the knowledge.
They need the knowledge. They need the mother flame for the final arc. They're gonna get it. But this Iron Giant. Do we get? I don't see a future where the Strides are surrounded, they're captured, and something massive has to happen.
Right, which is why I'm confused. I still can't put my finger on what's the climax gonna be, because us Kude Birds of the Way is not good. Maybe it's like Luffy and the Giants do like an Albert.
Will Luffy and the Iron Giant meet, and then the Iron Giant says something to Luffy?
Yeah, because he says Joy Boy, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Joy Boy. So maybe there has to be some.
Will there be some sort of connection there, where the Iron Giant and Luffy meet, and the Iron Giant tells him something, and then he's like, "Go, Luffy, go fulfill what Joy Boy couldn't," and then he like punches the Gorosei or something. Therefore, we left with this message. We're left with this mystery about Sun God Nika. We go to Albath. We get more lore. We get more mysteries solved.
Could it even be a voice of all things thing?
We're getting some sort of reveal.
Something has to happen.
Yeah.
What'd you give this chapter, Christian?
I enjoyed it. I got the raw hypeness from Rayleigh and the Iron Giant.
I enjoyed the Rayleigh
I'm gonna
scene.
give it a
It's
7.
kind of a deep reflection with Rayleigh, Christian.
I'm gonna give it a 7. Next week, I want something good. Next chapter,
Right.
I want some crazy shit. I want Vegapunk to say something that'll change the way we think about things. I want some sort of reveal for the audience, Eric, not for the world. Give us the audience a reveal.
If you give us Shanks talking, we'll take it.
Shanks' reaction is fascinating.
If we get a Shanks triple dot, we'll take it.
Eric, what is Shanks? Next first page of the next chapter. Shanks, he's just smiling.
Yes. Or he just says Roger triple dot, or Sencho triple dot capital.
Senjo. All right, moving on. How strong is Shanks? How strong is Shanks? Every week we'll do the question of how strong is Shanks.
Yes.
And every week we answer. Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King. But people out there
Goons.
still saying Kano's the strongest.
No.
People out there still saying sweatiest man on the planet, Alkaino is the strongest. The man who believes the fake story. There are people out there who believe Drag is the strongest.
Dragon.
There are even people out there, Eric, who believe Armu is the strongest.
Foolish.
And of course, worst of them all, Eric, the people who believe Mini Hawk's the strongest.
Bums.
And everyone can bring them factual information to prove wrong. This week's evidence is Shanks is so strong that he could take down the Iron Giant with ease, for he is not a fraud like the 5 elders.
Good point.
So you're strong as Shanks the God King.
Talk about the show. Christian, I think we need to tell our audience what's up. Because they're informed.
That's true. The audience is informed.
Let's.
Okay, I've named this over the show. If you don't low diff your opponent, you're a fraud.
Right.
For some reason, Twitter has taken top 1 to mean you literally no diff everyone.
And you fight everyone.
You can 20v1, you can no diff.
Yeah, and you just do everything all
You're
the time.
Goku. You're Goku and you just dominate.
Right.
That's it. Even though that's never been the case.
And he died 3 times.
That's never been the case, and that's never been the thing in One Piece. Even any other shonen. I've never heard of top 1.
Are these
no
the Dragon
diffing-
fans coming for Roger? Because they're sick and tired of people saying
The Dragons
Dragons are
fans.
bum.
Eric, as we always talk about, it is indeed the Mihawk
Because they're always saying,
pipeline.
why does a dragon act?
Eric, it is indeed the Mihawk pipeline. We know this. We understand this.
Black Blades.
Black Blades, if he's the strongest, how come he couldn't take out Aimu? Ignoring all the plot, ignoring that he had terminal cancer, ignoring he wasn't, he wasn't ready. He did. Shirahoshi was not born yet. Roger had terminal cancer. That's all. That's why he didn't do nothing.
As we know, you need the 2 sovereigns.
And of course, Eric, the mystery, the One Piece itself, would inspire the next generation to go fulfill it.
Yeah.
Because if he just told everyone, it wouldn't have that mystique. It wouldn't drive people to go find it. The world government would cover it up. They would try and hide the truth again. So he goes, let me make this fantastical. Let me make this romantic. Let me make this an idea that the world government can't cover up. The idea is my treasure. The treasure of the man who achieved it all. Eric, of course, how could we forget?
Wealth, fame, power.
Wealth, fame, power. The man who achieved it all, the Pirate King.
Wealth, fame, power.
That's right. Achieved it all. That mystique, that mystery, drives the people to go find it. Because it's about the timing. Roger said, go find it. We have to issue in the next era. It has to be an era of piracy, an era of freedom, an era of mystique. So people go and find it. If he just said on his deathbed, the world government, they know they have the ancient weapons and they're gonna kill everyone, no one would care. Just like Dojiko. Dojiko doesn't give a fuck.
Right.
She got a shit to do. But no, Roger goes, let me make this into a legend. Let me make this into a hopeful message. Go find my treasure. I know you want it. Go find it. Someone's gonna find it. And that's what he's counting on, Eric. The will of dreams. He's counting on the will of freedom, the will of the thrill.
And then
of
he
the heart.
told his heir cushion, Shanks, to go prepare for Joy Boy.
Okay.
Obviously.
I feel like Shanks worked it out on his own. I'm not convinced Roger told him. Because that's not Roger, Eric.
Then why was he like, nah, I'm not going for the One Piece yet, Buggy?
He found out. At some point. Because, Eric, we're going to
You
remember.
forget, Shanks knows everything apart from the final poneglyph.
Eric, he found out on his own. I'm not convinced.
What, he found out about Nika on his own when he went to Albath?
Mandalbath. I'm not convinced Roger told him. Why? Because it's about the next generation, Eric. If he told Shanks, he's taken away his future. He's taken away his choice to do something.
But he knows not to go for the One Piece straight away, Christian.
Eric,
What does that mean?
Is Shanks
Maybe,
confused? Is he not ready?
Maybe he'd know about the Sovereign and stuff. Maybe he kind of put 2 and 2 together.
So, I don't think Roger told him. Because that would take away Shanks' choice.
Yeah, but if he doesn't know, he'd just go for the One Piece straight away. But he does know. And he's been waiting.
Again.
Unless he went to Albath in that year gap. As like a 16-year-old.
It could not be related, Eric. Because maybe he feels like...
Well, it's related to the crying moment with Roger.
I think he told him he was dying. To be honest.
No.
Why is he crying? About... You gotta find Joy, but why is he
There's
crying?
some shit about...
Why is he crying?
I couldn't fulfill it. There's not time yet. I
But
couldn't
he
do
didn't
it.
go to Raftel yet. He doesn't know that.
What? They got back.
Did they get back? And
Yes.
then he cries? I don't think so.
That's what happened.
I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so? That's what happened.
When did they disband the crew?
Well,
Right after Raftel.
not right after. When they got back, and then he made the announcement. But he was when he got off the ship from Raftel is when that moment happened. And then he announced the disbanding of the crew,
I'm gonna have to check the
and he
timeline.
put the,
I'm gonna have to put a veto
and then
on that.
Roger put his hand
I'm
on
pretty
Shanks'
sure
head.
Shanks goes, I'm not going to Raftel because look after Buggy, and then Roger tells him something, and then they go to
No,
Raftel.
that's not what happened.
So what happened?
No. That's not what
Are you
happened.
sure about that?
I can guarantee you.
You can guarantee it.
Maybe Christian needs to read.
Are you sure about that timeline? Because
I
you
am.
have the Wano volumes.
I'm
You
sure.
did have the Wano volumes.
I do have the one of Williams.
Yeah. Order of Events is important there, but Eric, it'd be weird. Why are you crying so hard? When Roger goes, go find Joy
I
Boy,
don't
there's
fucking
hope.
know. Why was Roger laughing at the poneglyphs?
Eric is bull. It's not that. It can't be that.
What is it?
It's gonna be like,
Why
I'm sick
would
of dying.
Why would Oda obscure it if he was sick of dying?
Because we'll save that for the Shanks
my God.
flashback.
You have to. It's over. Stop it.
Eric, I don't think Roger would do that to Shanks. I don't think he would do that to Shanks. Look at Rayleigh. Rayleigh knows Luffy's Joy Boy. He could tell him everything.
Shanks knows Luffy's Joy Boy too.
But, Eric, Rayleigh didn't tell him. Because it's about the thrill, it's about the adventure.
But this is the It's not like Odin was reading the poneglyphs and Shanks and Buggy had to go inside. They were there when they read them. They just didn't know the final one. So they were informed about Joy Boy. They were informed about the ancient
Yeah,
weapons.
they would know about Joy Boy.
And the apologies and what happened.
Sure.
By the way, Robin, read the poneglyphs, please.
That's a different topic. But I'm not, because
This turned into
I
an
get-
impromptu Shanks.
I get it.
Discussion.
I get it. I don't think. Eric, what did Rayleigh do?
By the way,
What?
Christian wrote on the in the dot points, Rayleigh had a super cancer.
Yeah.
So,
Roger had super cancer. That's true. A curable disease, Eric.
well, cancer's kind of incurable. I don't know if that's
Oh, you
super.
know, not even Vegapunk could cure it. Roger went on a year's journey to get it cured, Eric.
We don't know he went to Vegapunk. We can assume.
He went to the world's greatest doctors. No one could do shit.
Right, Vegapunk would have figured something out though.
Alright, so he had super cancer. So,
Anyway,
Rayleigh. Let's talk about Rayleigh. Because everyone's talking about Rayleigh's a fraud. Rayleigh, why is he not doing it? Why is he not telling people?
a man coding ships, Christian.
Man coding ships, he knows.
Right.
But I think it's more about the idea than the destination. For the Roger Pirates, it's important that the people who find it have the will to find it. And the will to the truth. Sure, you can tell someone the truth, but then it just becomes a mundane fact. It just becomes a story people tell, or a story that can be hidden. But for the person who seeks the information, that's what's important. And that's what the Roger Pirates understood. Now, of course, why did they laugh? Very interesting questions. What is the gag?
It's got to be some kind
Is
of.
it some
ironic-
ultimate irony?
Yeah.
It's got to be some ultimate irony.
What if it's the Kazumi will burn to burn, and they're laughing at that?
It's crazy.
What if it's another Japanese pun?
It's not a pun. It can't. It has to be an ironic situation. If it's a pun,
Yeah, all this shit connects to the secret dream of Roger and Luffy and fucking Nika and what's required to use the One Piece, and are we even gonna deflood the world, or are we just gonna stop the flooding?
yeah. What if it's like? What if it's a similar?
The fish
what if-
would have
what
to
if
see
Joy
the
Boy-
sun as well.
But what if Joy Boy did a similar thing to Roger, where he's like, leave it to the next generation, and he goes, freedom is the ultimate W that I could ever have. Left this here to spur on the next generation, so the world government will always be in battle with them, Eric. The ultimate dream can never die. Instead of solving the problem, he goes, let me make this eternal.
Yeah. I can see it. No, there's a lot of stuff. But anyway. Roger started the Great Pirate Era to fuck up the world government.
Eventually. At the right time.
Someone to have the will to find the One Piece. Christian, it also maximizes the chances of someone finding the One Piece, finding the Gum Gum.
Yeah. Eric, also let me bring this back to World War II. A World War II analogy.
Okay.
Because people say billions of people died. Why is this funny? Why didn't they tell anyone? Let's bring this back to World War II, Eric. Everybody knew what Hitler was doing. No one gave a fuck. It was in the newspapers. People were talking about it. No one gave a fuck. You know when people gave a fuck? When he started attacking countries. That's when people gave a fuck. And then they made it about the atrocities.
Right.
So let's not act like atrocities make people care. They don't. It's only when their lives are affected makes people care.
Mm.
And Roger knows that. So he doesn't tell you the atrocities about 1,000 years ago. Because if you tell me a story about an atrocity 1,000 years ago, I don't give a fuck. It's interesting, but it cannot affect my life in any way.
Mm.
So he goes, why? It doesn't matter. Let me make this about something else.
And the fucking people know the world government's bad. Most of them, anyway.
Yeah.
Some like them, but
Most people. Most pirates don't like them.
they know celestial dragons are bad.
Yeah. Anyway, Eric, let's talk about the show. Many questions about similar topics. We'll get into it.
Questions.
Eric, I've read the comments. Indeed, I must take this L on the Shanks crying moment.
See, Christian, you don't pay attention to this because you don't want it to happen. And you don't want it to happen for a long time. Alright? Fucking Roger told Shanks about the Nika fruit and to go get it.
But why is it not at that moment?
At some moment, I don't know if it's that moment.
It's not that moment. It's not.
It's
Why is he crying?
Yeah, not that moment, but he's inherited the Straw Hat for a reason. Alright?
But he inherited that before. He was sitting on the Navy Admiral.
That's right.
When he had the straw hat.
That's right.
Not,
And the Pirate King hat.
not at
He's
Raftown.
his protege for a long time.
Eric, will we get the scene where Shanks gets the straw hat in that Shanks flashback?
Yes.
Mihawk's not getting a flashback. It's going to be within the Shanks flashback.
That's probably.
Alright, from Bindle. York or Lilith? Who's hotter? I'm Team York.
York's a little bit more unique in terms of One Piece characters.
I don't know. It's
I'll
not
probably,
really.
I'll probably go with York, I guess.
Alright. I guess Eric answered. From Yogo Obama. The Zoro X Sanji magazine cover came out in June during Prime Month. Is already telling us something. Eric, the Zoro Sanji ship is a long-going meme. A long-going theory. Sure. From Harvest to
I think
Berry.
the entire community, the entire internet needs to relax on this sus shit. Alright.
From Tyron.
To be fair, they're all 14s,
That's true.
but you know.
What made Roger and his crew laugh at Raftel? What is the decline? But what? It has to be an ironic story, or like, Joyboy got him in the end.
Some ironic twist.
Be like,
Something.
yeah, Joyboy lost, but he got him in the end. He got him with the ultimate irony, which is dreams that will never die. You're destined to lose because the dream, the will of the people. You can't stop freedom.
Yes.
And what is the D clan? It's probably Joyboy's crew. The people of Joyboy's crew
Right.
make up the D clan.
And the Judas is the Marshall D, Christian, the
Yeah.
Teach.
Teach.
Maybe even Zabek, who knows?
From Abhishek D. So what happened to the 1 to 15 podcast? It's out. It's strange. Eric's dying. You know, it's many things.
It's something.
From Harvest and Berry, what is the building thinking about, Eric? It's obviously Sakazuki thinking. It's not the building thinking. Harvest it, please. He's asking me what the triple dot means. His reading comprehension is lacking. But like, when JoJo turns on, he's up and about. But in One Piece, he's...
That doesn't worry about the logical inconsistencies of JoJo. No, but One Piece, yes.
From Tom. Shit, I will sink before the usage of the ancient weapons from the sweat of Volcano. He knows it. Is this why they did nothing? Because they were old and Roger didn't have enough time to change the world.
Yes.
Shiroshi. The meeting of the sovereigns.
Well, if Roger wasn't sick, it probably would have been over by now.
Yeah.
But he was sick.
From Midnight Detective, Toei animation. Animating Sanji like an actual dog, obeying Stussy was absolutely nasty work. He ain't no way he's getting conquerors. Guys, it happened in the manga where the Sanji fans stand down.
Isn't Ben Beckman a ladies' man?
Yeah, but he's raw. Because he gets the ladies, Eric.
Unfortunate.
Alright. So, stand by and stand down.
Relax.
That's all I gotta say to Sanji fans.
God.
And the Zoro fans are going in, of course they are.
Ifra Jambe is supposed to be equivalent to Gorosei.
Eric, when's he hasn't used it yet. Since one.
So.
Zoro's just king of hell.
And the anime will make that clear. Hilarious.
Very clear. Explicitly clear. Eric, I believe other gods mentioned in Skypiea flashback are all ancient weapons too. The rain god Uranus, earth god is Pluton, the forest god is Poseidon. Shiroshi did mention that she wanted to see the forest trees on the upper world. Well, guy, we have the actual gods, and they are related to the ancient weapons. Poseidon, of course, god of the sea, controls sea kings. Pluton, god of death, destroys shit. Uranus, god of the sky, it flies.
Destroy shit.
It flies and destroys shit.
Alright.
Alright, so, not sure if it's...
I guess all gods can't destroy shit in their own unique way.
Yeah. And of course the sun god. How can we forget the sun god?
Right.
That's Nika. So the rain god, the sun god, the earth god, and the forest god. We're missing... Where's the other three? Where are they? No one knows where they are. Green Bull?
I don't mind the ancient weapon theory.
Yeah.
But it's alright. Kind of rains down lasers, I guess.
I guess. For Midnight Detective, will Yamato cover story be the last big one, or will Outback possibly have one? It's not over till it's over.
We might get another Olympus one, Christian. Don't forget how long Capone cover story was. Holy shit.
We got so much shit in that. And then it like ends with
Pound being alive.
Pam being alive.
Solid babe.
So scroll down. From Passionate Bloodlust, this guy's
Okay. Why do I feel like that's young or someone like that?
that's a crazy name. That's like that's on the
young.
level of Sakura Kage.
Yeah, that's definitely young or thought.
Alright. I don't think so. I don't think they're
Okay.
Passionate Bloodlust.
Passionate Bloodlust.
Are you excited for God King's arrival? We're almost there for the real One Piece. Eric, this episode's happening soon. Is it indeed, or is the campaign over?
It's still possible, I guess. Not looking likely.
Campaign might be over, boys. Are you guys involved in the animation? The campaign might be over. We will see, Eric. From Michael J. How did you think the talk around swordsmen will change after Zoro beats Mihawk?
Even more toxic.
Even more toxic. Because then they're gonna claim Zoro top one all time.
Right.
Especially if we never get a Ryuma, anything other Ryuma, and Ryuma just reigns a mystery.
Right.
It's gonna be so toxic. From Maya. Would you bark like a dog to a woman like Sanji did to Stussy?
Not me personally. But
No.
many would.
Many would, Eric. And many have.
That's right.
From Mbiza. What is Aimu ruling the world for? Power.
A Nefertari woman.
Power. Pride. Why do kings rule, Eric? To rule. To have power. Some do it to better the world. Some do it because they think it's their birthright and it's their right, and they will do it.
Sure. What does Toki figure into all this shit? Man?
Of course. Many questions about Toki.
And nothing character to Wano.
Nothing character to Wano.
Odin already knew the prophecy. It's not like she told him.
No.
So he told her the prophecy, which was even crazier.
What happened to Wano? No one knows what happened to Wano. No one remembers Wano.
The Kazuki are obviously aged ties to Joy Boy.
Of course. Alright. Of course. But Eric, Shanks is the strongest. He's the God King.
Good night.